Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky says that Russia's long-awaited assault on eastern Ukraine is now underway. Russia's defense ministry says that missiles have hit over 1,000 Ukrainian targets since Monday night. And Kyiv estimates around 70,000 Russian troops are taking offensive positions in Donbass. A spokesperson for Ukraine's armed forces says that Moscow is focused on breaking through the defense in Luhansk and Donetsk.
Towards Donetsk and Tavria, the Russian occupiers have intensified offensive operations along the entire line of contact. To the south, the Russian enemy is focusing on reaching the administrative border of the Kherson region. In order to improve their tactical situation, the Russian occupiers are trying to conduct offensive operations in the village of Alexandria.
Well, in the first significant victory of its eastern offensive, Russian forces have captured the town of Kreminna in Ukraine's Luhansk region after 3 days of fighting. Local authorities say the control of the town has been lost and that street battles were ongoing in surrounding areas after Russian troops launched an attack from all sides. Russia's now inched closer to the strategically important city of Kramatorsk, which serves as the centre of Ukrainian-controlled Donbass. The regional governor of Luhansk said that Ukrainian forces were taking up new positions and urged residents in the Donbass area to leave immediately. Meanwhile, in the besieged southeastern city of Mariupol, Russia told soldiers to lay down their arms as Ukrainian resistance reaches a critical stage. Moscow repeated claims that Ukrainian troops who agree to surrender will be spared. Similar demands have previously gone unanswered, but Russia reportedly opened a humanitarian corridor around the Azovstal steelworks for those who want to leave. Experts estimate that around 22 Russian battle groups now surround the devastated port city. Well, following the situation across Ukraine, our correspondent Sasha Vakulina told us that amid fierce attack from Russian forces, Ukrainians in Mariupol are seeking refuge in a network of underground passages.
As of now, the Ukrainian defenders who are at the Azovstal steelworks, the territory they're still holding out, and they do have civilians with them. According to some reports, there could be up to 1,000 people. We are talking civilians, we're talking children who are there at the Azovstal. Azovstal is really big. It's about 11 square kilometers, and it has a really huge network of tunnels, of basements, steelworks. And the defenders who are still there, they do know every twist and turn there in that territory. The situation in Mariupol today has been really complicated. There's been shelling and non-stop attacks. According to some reports this afternoon, there were explosions, there were rocket attacks there in Mariupol, and also pro-Russian officials say that Russian forces started storming Azovstal. This is what we know. Of course, there's very limited access to the information as well on what's happening on the ground in Mariupol.
Okay, so that's the situation then in the southeast. We know that the full offensive is now underway in the east of the country. Reports that one city has been taken by Russian forces. What are the latest developments there?
The attacks are happening on all of the front line in the east of Ukraine. This is 480 kilometers of the front line. Everything's been attacked and heavily shelled by Russian forces. Indeed, Kreminna, this is Luhansk region, a city, appears to be the first one captured by Russian forces in this eastern offensive. Now, we have to understand that Kreminna is around 18,000 citizens before the war. It is unclear at this stage how many managed to evacuate in the run-up to this, in the weeks, because there were authorities calling for people to evacuate. Kreminna itself is not the target. Kreminna is sort of a place from where Russian forces are hoping to get to Kramatorsk and Slovyansk. Now, these two are bigger. There are more Ukrainian forces there. This would be really important for the Russian offensive to take over. Also, Kramatorsk and Slovyansk were under separatist control for about 10 weeks back in 2014 before Ukrainian army managed to take it over. So this is both strategically important now and symbolically important as per what happened in 2014 when Russia had the first attempts of taking over Donbass.